This episode of Inside Gaming is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Go to every2minutes.com now to bid to win an Xbox One. Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming for Monday. Hi!
Oh, we're back! Let's do it!
Hey, got some good news today. The Steam Machine, or at least the prototype, has been revealed.
Oh, that's so cool.
Check it out. There's a fantastic article from The Verge who has revealed Valve's Steam Machine, and it's looking pretty damn sexy so far.
Yeah, it really is. So Valve will be shipping 300 of these boxes to their beta testers this year. And it's over about 12 inches long and about 3 inches tall.
Right, but what does the box look like?
I get it.
We didn't even write that. That was just a dumb improv joke.
It's actually about the size of the Xbox One. Xbox One's a little larger than this.
No, interesting.
Yeah.
They did somehow manage to fit a GTX Titan video card in there. That is a $1,000 video card.
Crazy.
So already we know that this version ain't cheap.
Yeah, not at all.
That's pricey. Cooling, though, will always be a concern with a
Yes.
box this size. It's actually a very small form factor.
Yeah.
PS4, Xbox One, etc. But Valve has designed the case so that each part cools individually.
All right, so the CPU blows out the top, power supply blows out the side, and the graphics card blows out the back.
The whole thing just blows.
So just blowing hot air everywhere.
This 12-inch long monstrosity blows.
There's actually a little plastic divider inside the box that separates all the components, and Valve is saying that's why cooling will not be a problem. It's because of this little divider.
And like most things, we'll see it when it happens.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Once the thing's melted on your dashboard, just, that didn't work.
Hopefully not.
It also looks like it might be pretty easy to upgrade parts inside of it. Here's hoping to that. Meaning cheap, upgradable PC for all the masses.
Well, I mean, it depends on how much it'll sell it for, but hopefully you can just kind of pop it open.
$4,000.
That's way too much. So there's also a small bit about the evolution of the controller, showing off a handful of the sins against humanity.
As you can see, most of these controllers are just begging for death. Many of them just want to be put down.
And they all have trackballs.
Some of them do, which
That's weird.
arguably, from Lawrence,
Yeah.
I think he says trackballs are very good for first-person
Lawrence
shooters.
doesn't even play with a trackball. How
think
can
he-
he argue for it?
I think he did at one time.
Oh,
The
my.
Verge also claims that they played games with the Steam controller,
Yeah.
using it for Portal 2, trying to end Metro Last Light.
Yep.
And here's actually a quote for them saying, "I must admit the controls weren't immediately intuitive. Pressing buttons on the back of the controller to jump, for instance, felt pretty unnatural after spending decades using my thumbs."
So as usual, you'll never really know until you actually get your hands on it. We don't know. We haven't even touched it. So.
And looking at the controller, you might want to wait for round 2.
Yes.
I think this is going to definitely be a beta prototype
Yeah,
sort of
sure.
thing. They're going to figure out what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because looking at it right now, that's still beta.
Well, those touchpads on there, people are saying that they work, but just not as well as joysticks. So
Right.
it's kind of one of those things that, like, I appreciate Valve trying to innovate, but again, we'll see.
That's how you play Civ with your hands now.
You touchpad screen thing.
Remember the trailers? We got the Dragon Ball Z Battle for Z Fierce Battle of Gods trailer.
Battle!
Everything happens here.
The animation!
Oh, there's English, there's Japanese, there's like 16 people fighting in an arena. Why not?
Phil, what happens in this trailer? Can you just explain the story?
I don't know about the story. 4-on-4 matchups or something like that.
From the looks of it, it includes all the story of Dragon Ball Z, beginning with the Saiyan saga, where Vegeta and Nappa come down to Earth to reclaim Goku, and then moving from there into the Frieza saga, which
Namek.
takes place on Namek,
Right.
actually, and after that, it probably covers the Cell saga,
Okay.
the Cell games, Perfect Cell, the androids. Onto that, it'll move in.
All right, on your second trailer, the Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer features trailer.
Yeah.
This is just what I wanted, another Assassin's Creed 4 trailer.
Yeah, even after the game comes out. More trailers. They won't stop.
Just lots of murdering.
I want to see the box factory at Ubisoft that's just full of trailers and like, what do we do with these
I don't
things?
know, just keep sending
Just
them out.
shovel
There
them
you
out.
go.
Let's talk about the UI. Trailer. Let's talk about the joystick mapping. Trailer.
Boo, Bobbity, Bibbity, and Boo. Those are actual characters from the show.
Imagine Boo.
And Majin Buu, and then it also appears to include the movies, the
Uh-huh.
most recent movies,
Yep.
with Anubis
Mm-hmm.
and Broly and pretty much everything from the Z universe.
Has he
Don't
ta-
say anything from GT though.
Has he talked for 60 seconds? Will that cover the whole trailer?
I have no idea.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Can we get someone in here who actually knows something about Dragon Ball Z?